Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Ready.
and the critters, of course. It is April 15th, 2021. It is Thursday afternoon at 1:08 p.m. I just got off doing a live a FaceTime with my friend Carol, and that was so much fun. Thank you for doing that with me. I think we should make that like a weekly thing. I think that could be a lot of fun. We were doing our nails together. We both had gotten that dipping powder for your nails. And so this is how mine turned out. I have tips on there because my natural nails were too broken down. But so yeah, this is three. I dipped them 3 times. It was the instant activator, and then or no, with the bonding gel or bonding stuff, and then dip them, and then the instant activators, and then Brad so nicely went and ran to Dollar General and bought me some top coat because I don't know where any of my nail stuff is. So, and I thought there would be top coat in the little kit I got, and there wasn't, and there also wasn't a brush. But I used a paintbrush, and so this is the other hand, which is always your left hand is always a little bit better. And now that is a glitter that was in the nail polish. Otherwise, I would have used my nail art kit. That I did not get to use this time. Well, I could have, but there's enough going on. But this nail art kit, and it's got all these goodies in it. So anyway, it was a lot of fun, and Brad did cancel his. He had an appointment for the diabetes today. He did cancel it because he just does not like our primary care doctor that I already switched to another person. And this is the same primary care doctor who knew about his diabetes, about when the A1C came back, but elected not to even give Brad anything for it. And so that's not acceptable. So Brad's waiting for my new primary care doctor to go over his records, and then she will have somebody call him and they'll set up an appointment. And so, you have to be comfortable with who you're going with. And I agree, there's no sense that Brad would go to our old primary care doctor when he didn't do anything. And Brad's not feeling real good today. Brad's got kind of a cold going on, I think. He's been really, really congested. Um, you know, uh, why don't you take this over there, honey, and light it? It's that eucalyptus, and when it gets out, I have more. He's been real, real congested, especially at night when he comes back. See, what it is our normal kind of day thing is at night, 9 o'clock after, Brad will be out here watching his Stargate Atlantis, or whatever show he is into at that time. And I'll go in the bedroom and I'll for an hour to 2 hours I'll watch whatever, and then he'll come in there, and then we usually watch something together like police chase videos we've been into lately. Um, so but when he comes in there and we're even sitting there just talking, we'll both usually be playing like solitaire or something on our phone when we're talking, and he's real, real congested, So he's not feeling the perkiest today, but all we have to do is clean the bedroom today, so that's not bad. Just picking up stuff off the floor, and we'll run the vacuum real quick, and that'll be it. You know. Did you know yesterday I even took the hose and vacuumed all around your area?
Thank you.
I vacuumed out here yesterday while Brad was in getting prescriptions, because I had some scripts. We think we're going to change pharmacies because the pharmacy we have, you have to go in at Harris Teeter and get the scripts, and it depends on who you get because we've had some really great pharmacy techs, and then we've had some that are real sucky. I want to switch to a place we have the drive-through because if Brad does continue to physically become less able to be mobile, then I will need to get the script, and I'm not going in and standing in line forever and stuff. And if people cut in line, I'm probably going to run them over. You know that. And so I want to change one. It's just a drive through. And so I think we're going to do that. Um, and make it easier. I mean, if we go to a restaurant or store, we always look for curbside delivery. Why are we not doing that with our pharmacy, honey?
No, I agree.
Yeah, you know.
And like I said before, there were a couple pharmacy techs and a pharmacist that they just knocked themselves out for us, and you do not see service like that very often. And and I felt like that that needed loyalty.
Right.
If they're going to do that, but then
But now they're
everybody
gone.
left. So yeah.
And if you could sweep them off the kitchen, I'll do the bedroom, because there's quite a bit to pick up in the bedroom, and I know you're not feeling real good. So if you could sweep them off the kitchen, and then you take some cold medicine, and I'll just let you sleep wherever you want to sleep. Okay? How about that? Okay? But you really can't leave that candle sitting on top like that, because I'm afraid Charlie may knock it down. That's the only thing. Um, we always negotiate depending on how the other person is feeling. And that's one thing that you will find if you are disabled, or your spouse is, or maybe you both are, is you're going to negotiate the common housework that needs to be done in the house as far as how you each are feeling. Now, I feel pretty good today. I'm back on an antibiotic, and so Brad's not feeling that well, so we'll feed him. He'll sweep him off the kitchen. It'll just take a minute. And I found that green Swiffer, you can put the new pads on it. I find that works a lot quicker from sweeping this floor than a conventional broom. You know, and yeah, it'll be less bending over for you, which when you have a lot of sinus congestion is not a good time. And I can tell he just not feeling very good at all. So we'll get that done, and then you can come out here and sleep while I do the bedroom. Okay? But yeah, you'll find that you negotiate on how each is feeling. Like, yesterday I wasn't feeling very good, and Brad went to run errands, and while he was gone, I used the grabber and I picked up the front room and vacuumed. Didn't need to be dusted because we hadn't done that very long ago. We still haven't not moved the tables, but we will. Again, that's another thing that you kind of wait for a day when you both are feeling good and stuff. You take that band-aid off for a second. See, why is your toe getting redder, babe? You notice that? It shouldn't be. I'm really concerned about that. His toe seems to be getting redder, even though he's on antibiotics. Have you been taking him? Are you okay? What's wrong? Well, maybe we just not have you do anything today. Well, how about maybe you cook dinner later if you feel better? How about that? But I'm going to need you to go in where I told you the cold medicine was and select something for yourself. There's some like Dayquil and NyQuil in a box.
Okay.
I think the daytime one is either white or yellow. What? I need to have you go take some of that, okay? And then we'll have you heat up lunch, and then, like I said, I can catch the rest of the stuff. Okay? You can't. Yep. What?
Tweezers. Oh, I forgot you're doing a video.
Where's my tweezers?
Right there on the floor.
Oh, thank you. I wondered where they were.
No, I forgot you were doing a video.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, I mean, you guys know we keep it real, so if I'm going to talk to him about cold medicine and how he's feeling, I'm just going to do it with you guys right along with us. That's like you were in our front room. Um, because like I said, he's just not feeling very good today. He started not feeling real hot yesterday. I remember that. I think you're fighting the same kind of stuff I did or allergies, but yeah, let's get you some cold medicine and get you laid out. And then maybe once you get up, maybe you can go take a nice hot shower, and then we're having breakfast for dinner, so we'll need to get bacon out. So, and we got you covered, honey. But yeah, it's just the way it is. So anyway, he gets to Dollar General, and their store is Mac. He said this is one of the worst Dollar Generals he's ever seen. They had no top coat except for this as LA Colors Gel Extreme Shine Gel Light Polish, and it worked, thank goodness, because my kit didn't come with any top coat or the brush. But like I said, it was fun. This is supposed to be a color change one, I guess. Like if it gets cold or whatever, it you know will change colors, and uh, so it was fun. It was very much a lot of fun just being on FaceTime with Carol and just cracking up and stuff. It was nice. It was really nice. So, oh, I finished that diamond painting, and I'm not gonna start another one for a little bit because I need to do more loom knitting. And so there's this the woman. That's her back. Oh yeah, I thought that was really pretty. The next one I'm gonna do, I actually got in. I'll show it to you guys just because it's from. If you guys have been wondering if you do the diamond painting, if you've been wondering about when they have, like, you can send in or you can submit a photograph, and then they'll they'll format it, and they'll send you a diamond painting of it. Well, I got this one in, and it's of Brad's grandmother, who we talk about how much we both loved her. And I'll show you. This is the picture of her right here. And so this is what they've done. Isn't that cool? So, these are about $20 to have them do that, but I think it's very much worth it. And that'll be the next one I start. Sweet old grandma. We loved her so much. We always will. We'll never get over her not being here. I mean, she was 80. How old, honey?
92.
She was 92 when she passed away. And, but man, you never get enough time with your loved ones that pass. But that'll be the next one that I do. And I have one of his mother coming, and then one of Missy. It is a color change. Look at that. Look at my thumb. It gets warmer, it's changed to a lighter pink. And there's the darker. That's pretty cool. Look at that, Carol. Look at those. This one's changing too, and this one. And this one. Just this one hasn't yet. Let's see, on this hand, you're seeing some of those color changing. That's pretty cool. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. That's exciting. So, yeah, but I'm not gonna start a diamond painting. I want to get at least 3 more hats done. Um, and I haven't started any painting yet. There's just, geez, sometimes your days are filled so much. And I think Brad is getting very tired of, running too. It takes a lot out of you. And like I said, he's not feeling real perky because of the sinus congestion and stuff, so we'll get him taken care of. My hair, don't look at my hair. I don't know what to do with it yet. I don't, I'm afraid on how much it'll cost to get it done. And I know there was a gal who offered, like, before I went in the hospital, to, to pay for me to have my hair done. but I don't know if you still want to or not since I had to go in the hospital, um, or even just pay for part of it. I don't know how much it will cost to have a color correction. I just want to have them take as much of the black out as they can. I want to just go back to my natural white gray color. Is really what I want to do, because I don't want to have to keep messing with it. And I'm trying to grow it out. It's getting nice. But yeah, what else going on? Tomorrow I have to go see the cardiologist. Their This is their whole thing. Let's see. Please go to NASH day after this visit for labs. And then how much furosemide, and then weigh daily and bring your record to your next visit. Call Monday, let me know how you're doing. Return to the clinic 1 week for possible IV LASIK. Please go to NASH day for lab work before your next visit. In case you stay for IV treatment, bring your lunch. This is typically a 4-hour visit. I hope not. I hope not. I don't want to have to go in day and and it's like my blood pressure was 160 over 85 there, but it was 130 over 86 when I went to my primary care doctor the other day. So, you know, yeah, my oxygen saturation is always great. Now, though, at 89, usually 98. 98, maybe 97, normally 98. And when I lived in Wyoming, you were doing good if it was up in the 90s. And I had to have nocturnal oxygen a couple of times. And it was getting to a point where I was probably going to have oxygen all the time. And so I'm glad that it's turned itself around. Quitting smoking helped with a lot of that. Getting out of the high elevation helped too. You know, things I do miss about Wyoming, though, is the wildlife. I've talked about that before. You don't realize if you grew up in that area how it's not normal to see all the animals. But, you know, I'm sure there'll be some wildlife. We got the soybeans are all coming up very well in the field across the street. I noticed the other day I was looking at the rows they made, and I'm like, hey, they got soybeans are coming up. And they are. They're coming up very nice. So that's good. I'm hoping this weekend he will feel well enough. We can go get more soil. We can get stuff planted in outside because that's my whole thing. I got strawberry plants coming. They're supposed to come soon. Let's check and see when they're coming. They're coming through Amazon. They're bare root. They were not very much. Let's see. I moved all my stuff around, so now I'm kind of having to, and I'm having to get used to wearing nails again. Let's see. Okay, it says, okay, they're sending us another wagon because the one they sent us didn't come with any hardware. Let's see. Oh, the strawberry. Okay, if I don't receive it by April 17th, I can come back for next day for a refund and replacement. And so I will mess with that later. So hopefully they come in. I really would love for them to come in, because I was really looking forward to that. Let's see, and I got the tomatoes and the peppers. Oh, tomatoes and peppers are out for delivery today, honey. Let's see how they UPS.
Oh, okay.
And they are out for delivery, so yeah, they're all coming.
Very cool.
I don't know. I think I have enough soil for them.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't expect that. Good thing we all checked. Because, yeah, they're all coming. Well, not all of them. Some of the other tomato plants are running a little bit late, but, that's exciting. And the plants that keep the bugs away, because Not really liking those too much. But yeah, so we're gonna be getting ready and gardening. What are you doing, Char? Are you laying in Daddy's chair again? Why are you laying in Dad's chair? That's not normal. Because your couch is still all full of arts and crafts stuff, huh? I know the struggle is real. We are not getting unpacked very fast, people, but we're doing the best we can. You know, that's all we can do, right, hun?
Yeah.
And you know, they yell at Brad. They yell at Brad because he gets a callus around that uh his wound on his toe because they say because he walks on it too much, but they just don't understand that we're just doing the best we can. You know, it's almost like it seems like as a punishment they may put a cast on. It's like only if it's a walking one. You know, I think Brad likes having me with him because I get more, a little more forceful about stuff.
Well, and also you have a tendency to listen to him a lot better than I do. You know.
Well, you have white. He has white coat syndrome, super bad, and yeah, I do because Brad. Well, Brad tries, but yeah, sometimes I just, it's like talking to the wound care doctor about, well, now if you're gonna put a cast on, it's gotta be a walking one because they don't realize that, and even though the doctor walked at Brad walking into the office because he was coming into work, and it's like, what do you think he's gonna be able to do if you put a normal cast on? And he's like, well, I could put him in a boot, but the thing is, he can take it off. And it's like, what if I tell you I'm not gonna let him take it off? You know, that's fine. I mean, put him in a boot then. Do whatever you gotta do, right, honey?
Yeah.
So I guess I've just had to deal with doctors a heck of a lot more, and I
Yeah.
realize that they work for us. They are not God. They can give us suggestions, but it's our body, and we all know primarily what works for our body and what doesn't. And so, yeah. I'm really liking these nails, guys. I'm really liking that color change. That's pretty cool. See, that one's starting to change too now. That's pretty cool. I like that. I got them on um, Amazon, the mood changing powder. So look for that. Look in the comments if you are wanting to get something like that because I'll give you a link. I'll have to look on my Amazon, but I can give you the link of the exact ones I got. And there was like 6 of them, and they weren't very much. So, if you want to get great deals though, Carol, she will look. It's like she said, 50 pages or more until she finds one at a great price. And it's like, yes, she is great at saving money. She is phenomenal. You know, I kind of follow her lead. She'll tell me a lot of times, hey, I found this for this price and stuff. And I'm like, yes, please. That's why I don't go to Dollar Tree very much because it's like she told me one time, she's like, you can get a lot of those cleaning supplies cheaper at Walmart. And when you're looking online, sometimes you're not as careful at looking at the ounces. And it's like, well, yeah, this is $1.50, but it's twice as many ounces. So yeah, it is cheap. So, and I really appreciate it because I think she's the one that told me on the carpet cleaner, and I think also the bathroom cleaner. And I changed both of those. I'm like, yes, I can change. I can save money. Yes, please. Right, huh?
Right, baby.
So, were you laughing at us
I
online?
was.
We were having fun, huh?
Yes, you guys were.
It was. It was a lot of fun. It was, pretty close to actually being right there with her and stuff. And I'm hoping to go visit her because now we're thinking I'm not going to go to California. I'm going to stay home and take care of the puppies. And then when Brad gets home and I visit with him for a bit, then I'm going to leave and go down, take the Amtrak close to where she lives. And then she'll come down and get me, and then I'll spend some time with her up there, and we'll just have some girl time. It'll be great. I'll get to meet her little dog Marshmallow and her bird who I can't remember its name. It was squawk-a-locking today on when we were on chat, and her snake too. She has a snake. Yep, because she just thought it needed a home, and she thought it looked lonely. So she got a snake, and it worked out great. Hey, we had a tarantula for a long time. Loved that thing. I got really attached to that tarantula.
Yeah.
I used to clean the inside of her cage. It with I would not spray glass cleaner in there, but and give her water and stuff. She had a locking screened on top, but you get attached to them. Basically, get used to seeing them molt every year, and that was such a cool thing to watch. And then because she would molt and then she'd come out the very top, and so that that's exoskeleton. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Would still be intact, and it would look just like her, except for a little smaller. And after she molted, her colors were so bright, and stuff. And she lived how many years, babe?
At least 60.
Yeah, I mean, we had for a long time. She was a great show and tell for Brad would go with the kids and the girls, and it was a great show and tell. It was a great thing for the prank when she molted. He would take that, and one time we had it on top of her cage, and the breeze kind of blew it off, and it landed in the middle of the front room floor, and two of his sisters were over to visit. We all ran out that front door so fast, Brad just dying, you know.
Remember that one time I took one of the sheds and put it on the top shelf in the safe at work?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So I was so sad when she passed away. I mean, you know, but I don't know. Sometimes I'd really love to get a lizard, but to get a proper lizard enclosure is some bucks. It's like $200. What I really want to get, and I'm hoping I get it for my birthday. Hint, hint, hint. Is a pig, pet pig. I really want a pig. I really want a pot-bellied pig so bad, Brad. The other day we saw this couple, this family walking this pig, letting it out do its business. I want a pig so bad. I mean, they can be cat litter box trained. I'm sure that they would love it, and I want to name it Extra Crispy. We'll just call it Crispy, right, honey?
Yeah.
I think that would be a hoot. So I would love to have that. So anyway, you got anything else to say, honey?
No.
Well,
you did good.
I'm gonna get this one feeling better, get him drugged up, and then put him in his recliner in front of the TV so he can drool and sleep, probably. And I'm gonna do some housework, and then I probably will sit and do some illuminating. So, anyway, love you guys. I do cherish your friendship so very much. Thank you again, Carol. That was so much fun. I hope we can do that like maybe once a week or so. Just kind of grab whatever we want to drink and just kind of visit because that was sure nice. And I needed that. So, anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, we cherish your friendship so very much. And also, thank you, Carol and Mary, so much for yesterday. We appreciate that so much. And remember that we love you guys. And be good to yourself. Do something kind to yourself today. So say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.